Hi, it's Jen from Plus One Craft. Let's get started with what supplies you'll need. 4-inch round gel press, small round gel press from the Petites A set, oval gel press from the Petites B set, a tree branch stencil, I use one from StencilGirl, a small dauber or cosmetic sponge to put paint through the stencil, paint in fall colors, a 2-inch brayer, and a plain white 12 by 12 piece of scrapbooking paper, as well as some scrap paper to keep paint off your work surface. I use one of my scrap sheets to roll off the extra paint on my brayer. You can also do it in an art journal or an old book. These make great backgrounds. Roll some green paint out onto your 4-inch round gel press. Stamp hills onto one edge of your scrapbooking paper, reapplying green paint as needed. Remember that ghost prints will make some interesting texture for your hills. I wanted to add some more color variation to my hills, so I rolled out some yellow paint on my 4-inch round gel press and went back over some of the hills. Next, pull out your tree branch stencil. I lined up one edge with the edge of my paper. I just used my 4-inch round gel press as a palette, but you can also use palette paper or a work mat or whatever works for you. I wanted a lot of branches, so I used my cosmetic sponge to put brown paint over the whole stencil. If you want a different look with not as many branches, just don't use all the parts of the stencil. Put brown paint through the parts you want to use. I flipped my stencil and lowered it a little bit so the branches wouldn't look completely symmetrical. For the last section of branches, I put the stencil on a little bit of a diagonal, again, so the branches wouldn't look totally symmetrical. I used the oval from the Petites B set with red paint to make my first set of trees. I used the circle from the Petites A set with yellow paint for my next set of trees, making sure to overlap it with the red trees, so I got some orange sections. To make sure I had a good mix of colors and styles. Also, I wanted to make sure to cover up most, but not all, of the branches, where I put the extra paint from my brayer. This will definitely make a good background for another project. Final product. I think this would make a great scrapbook background for a page about maybe a hayride or some other fall activity, or even some framed art for a kid's room. Thanks for watching.